Good morning. I'm here. Vivian, hi, good morning. Simon, love you. Thank you. How are you guys this morning? I don't know if anybody's here. Uh, so I had a really good weekend. It was my anniversary this weekend. So we went out. Hi, Kathy. Good morning. How are you? I kind of stayed off um, YouTube this weekend, so I did a lot of stuff with my husband and did some listening to a few streams this morning, which I'm not going to comment about it to catch up on things, but other than that, I have no comment. I've been watching a lot of those tiny house videos and paranormal stuff because I'm really into that stuff. But oh, I'm pretty good. I had a nice weekend. We went out for dinner. Actually went out kind of for combination dinner, like dinner lunch, on Saturday for our anniversary. So we went to Red Lobster. Hi, Bluebird. How are you, sweetheart? Um, yeah, so we went out to Red Lobster and I had uh they were having lobster fest there, so I had lobster and shrimp, which I would have rather had just the shrimp. My lobster was undercooked, so I had to send it back. But yeah. Hi, 420. Oh, thank you. I don't look like Chucky this morning. Someone said they saw a split screen on Laura's, and the Chucky doll was on one side and my face was on the other. And he goes, "It was creepy. She looked just like Chucky." Hello. That was supposed to hurt my feelings, but it didn't. I just thought it was funny. I know. Oh my God. And we took a couple home. Kathy. We took some. I love their biscuits. Sometimes I fill up on the biscuits more than I actually eat the seafood. But yeah, it was good. It was good. But yeah. So that's where we went. We don't do a lot for our anniversary. I mean, we don't go out to like bars or anything like that because we're old. We're in bed at like 9 o'clock at night. So we don't like going. I don't like. He asks me all the time, "What do you want to do? What do you want to do?" I'm a homebody, to be honest with you. I like staying at home. I don't know why. I guess I just don't. I'm comfortable at home. But it was nice yesterday. Yesterday was really nice. So we spent a little bit of time outside. Today it's supposed to be 63. So I'm going to take some of my chairs upstairs and sit on the deck. See if my turkeys come around this morning. Yes, I did. Actually, I did. I got it trimmed. It's all, yeah, it's trimmed and yeah, it took me like 20 minutes in and out because they just trimmed it up. So yeah, it needed it. It was getting too long. I couldn't do anything. My bangs, I had attempted to cut them and cut them crooked. I told her that. I said, I I cut my own bangs. And she said, "You should never do that." I said, "I know." But I did. So she straightened them up for me. So they're straight now. We partied hard when we were young. We enjoyed just staying at home. I know I partied a lot when I was like in and then after I got divorced, I was out every night because I didn't do it when I was married. And so now I'm like partied out. I just don't party. I'd rather stay at home and like have a bottle of wine and stay at home. I gotta turn the freaking heat down because my husband turns it up to freaking 68 every morning, and I have a hot flash. So, hi, Denise. Good morning, sweet week. Good morning. Sorry, here's my morning runny nose, which I have every morning. And no, I don't. Never done that in my life. So, my husband, my son is doing really well. He's out of rehab on Wednesday. He's going straight from rehab into sober living. He's got an apartment lined up. He's been looking for a job, so he wants to. And the next meeting they have in rehab is he's going to host. So he's gotten to that level where he's hosting the meetings now. So I'm very proud of him. He's gained about 12, 13 pounds. So his face is filled out. So he looks, yeah, it is good news, 420. So he looks really good. And he looks, because before he went in, I swear he looked like an old man. And now he's looks young again and vibrant, and he's happier. And yeah, he's just done. So I'm so proud of him. So um, yeah, good for him. Sobriety is very hard, but worth it. Sober 12 years, July 17th. Well, congratulations, Monica. Yeah, and he's going to need a little bit of help establishing himself, i.e., getting a car and stuff like that. So we've offered to help him with that. So because he hasn't been working for however many months it's been that he's been in there, but one day at a time. So yeah, but he can count on us. Hi, Mandy. Morning. How are you? So yeah, so that was really good news this weekend, and he gets to go out every day because now he's at the point where he's got to be looking for a job and stuff. So he can go out every day from, well, starting last week was from 9 o'clock in the morning till 7 or something at night, or 8 o'clock at night. So, he's got to be he has to be actively looking for a job. So, and he's looked into he might, on top of getting a job, go to school. So he will be too busy to, be doing that nonsense, which makes me happy. Um, so yeah, so that was good news. My weekend went really, really well. Very happy about all that. So what about you guys? Anybody do anything exciting this weekend? Thank you, Monica. Yeah, he's got like a lot of parents because, see, I'm divorced from his biological parents. So he's got his dad and his stepmom and me and his stepdad. So he's got a lot of people, and his sister and her family and friends and stuff that are rooting for him. So he was in construction, Kathy, but he wants to do something a little less physical. So he's trying to get into like his computer, something to do with computers. So oh yeah, my son, and this, like, I cringe every time I think about this, but he used to hang from 20-story buildings when he was high as a kite. Like, now thinking about it just makes me cringe. Maybe that's why he could hang from a 20-story building when he was high, because he didn't think about falling. But now thinking back about it, my God, it just makes me, yeah, I know. He used to tell me about it. He used to say, "It's so cool, Mom. You could look down and there's 20 stories." Like, yeah, no, don't tell me about that. And that was before I knew like how bad this was, his addiction was. I believed that he was okay. Good morning, Jenny. How are you this morning? Hi, Jennifer Lynn. Good morning, good morning. So I'm gonna say this, and I know people are gonna get mad, but, I apologized to some people, um, well, actually to some people. I apologized to Makeup Mobster in an email because of some things that I've said about her, and she accepted my apology, and, I appreciate that she accepted my apology. I don't wanna be a mean person, I don't wanna put down people anymore, I just don't. Um, I just think, I want to be able to go into like when I did my apology tour, which I called it, um, in on New Year's Eve. I, you know, I went right back to like getting into this whole bashing thing, and I don't want to do that anymore. So I apologized to her, and she accepted my apology, and I appreciate that. So, Makeup Mobster, thank you for accepting my apology, and that's it. Um, Other than that, I don't know. And anybody else I have offended. If I've offended you, please let me know and I will personally apologize to you too, because I don't want this channel to be about that. I just want I just want to have fun in the mornings, have coffee and do what we do is like and talk about whatever. So Um, we all say things we shouldn't, and yeah, and I'm really bad for putting my foot in my mouth and saying things. I'll get mad at someone, and that's the bad thing about going on a live stream is sometimes you will say things that you're sorry afterwards for, and you say, "Why did I say that?" And I'm guilty of that. So if I've ever offended anybody in here, please let me know, and I will personally apologize to you because it's not in my nature to do that. That's not how I was raised. That's not how I raised my children, to bash people. And I find it's so easy on YouTube to get sucked down that rabbit hole of bashing people. Like I've had my share of being bashed, like for my looks, for my personality, for saying, oh, I can't stand her voice or whatever, it is. And it's not funny. So I don't want to do it to other people. I just don't think it's a good thing to do that to people, to anybody. So that's what I'm going to try and stay away from. Good for you, Carla. You are in YouTube recovery. Keep up. I mean, I am in YouTube recovery. Alexis P. Hello, everyone. We all do things wrong. That's how we learn through any new process. And here's another thing. I'm not going to turn on friends. Um, I know a lot of you don't like Trisha, not Trish. She's been my friend for over a year. Has she done some fucked up things? Yeah. Has she owned them? Yeah. But she's my friend. I know a lot of you don't like her. A lot of you think that my judgment is bad because you don't think that she's a good person. But I know another side of her. I know the side that I love. And that's all I'm going to say. And the kind side and the generous side of her. So, you know, you have a right to your own opinion about her, but she is my friend. And if you want to, judge me for that, that's up to you. But you know what? It is what it is. So that's all. That's what I wanted to say about that. So I wanted to say about Makeup Monster, and my apology to her. Um, it's never been my it, to insert yourself in other people's conflicts is wrong. So the thing is, you should not insert yourself in that, especially when you have no history and you have no reason to do that. So um, thank you for accepting my apology, Makeup Anna. Hey, Anna. So anyways, so Jennifer Lynn says 420, my boss went whole way to San Diego for a conference and then he decided to cancel it last night. He's coming back, but self-isolating himself for a few days to be careful. Why is he mad at the world for going all the way out there? He should have gone to the Emmys or something. I don't know if the Emmys are going on. Your chat could be Switzerland if you want. I'm okay with TNT. She is entertaining. Yeah, and that's the thing is she has been my friend for over a year. What, coronavirus in Pennsylvania? Jennifer Lynn, we're in the same state. Jesus Christ. And I was out yesterday. Damn it. That's what I don't like going out anywhere. This is why we stay home. Cases like this. I have felt so healthy though for like, I just went to the doctor and he said, I don't want to see you for a year. So yeah, I think, well, you know what we found, and because we went to Walmart, no hand sanitizer in Walmart. We went to Giant Eagle. I don't know if you have a Giant Eagle, Jennifer Lynn, where you are, but right um on by the where the cashier is, they have Giant Eagle brand hand sanitizers that you can put in your purse. So we bought a bunch of those. They were $1 each. And you can make your own at home if you buy aloe, aloe and rubbing alcohol, and you mix that together. That makes like a hand sanitizer. So I think you can Google it too. It tells you exactly how to make your own hand sanitizer. So if you can find aloe and you have rubbing, we have rubbing alcohol, so we can make our own. Right, Jennifer. Exactly. No toilet paper anywhere here. We're down to the wow. Really? Oh my God. We always buy those great big things. We go to Sam's Club and we always buy the big things. So we've got plenty. But I think it's kind of, I don't know, people are fighting over it. I mean, I saw some videos where people are fighting over toilet paper and stuff. It's just crazy. The EPA has a list of approved cleaning agents which kill the virus as well. I have always used bleach and a little bit of soap because I think bleach kills about everything. I don't know, like I'm not sure, but I've always used bleach to clean floors, to clean, to clean counters, to clean, especially counters where food is. Yeah, I've always used bleach. So 420 says, Jennifer, I heard it had to be 80% hand sanitizer to work. Is that right? Ammonia is, yeah, ammonia is good, but I can't stand the smell of ammonia. I just can't. It makes me gag every time I smell it. I don't know why. It just makes me gag. So there's that. 60% alcohol. 60% alcohol and 60% or 40% aloe. What? Yeah, Clorox bleach. I always have bleach in my house and I do my own cleaner. So you can always smell bleach in my house, especially my counters, because I'm always cleaning my counters with bleach. Yeah. Alcohol strength has to be at least 60%. Yeah. Okay, Jennifer. For the hand sanitizer, are you talking about the hand sanitizer or the cleanser? I'm not sure what you're talking about. But anyways, yeah. Now I'm not going to go out anywhere because of that freaking coronavirus. Now I'm freaking freaked out about it. I'm glad I'm not watching the news. I stopped watching the news because hand sanitizer. Yeah, right. And we have an aloe plant here, but I mean, to mix that, I mean, to anything to kill the virus needs at least 60% alcohol. I wonder if they're going to have like, um, like the flu shot. I wonder if they're going to have a coronavirus shot for people. I wonder if they're going to do that. You know, who knows? It's just crazy. The best jewelry cleaner ever is ammonia mixed with Dawn. Yeah, and the thing is with ammonia is the smell of it makes me gag. As soon as I smell ammonia, I gag, I gag. My husband likes it for uh cleaning glass and stuff, like cleaning windows and mirrors and stuff. I don't know. I can't stand the smell of it. I just use glass cleaner. I'm sorry. I can't stand the smell of ammonia. I'm done with the supermarket. We are self isolating for a few days. And that's the thing. We have a freezer in our basement that is full, like a stand up freezer that is full. We've got our freezer upstairs that is full. And our cupboard is full of soups and all kinds of stuff. So they're already working on developing a vaccine. That's what I thought. Ammonia smells like cat pee. No, it smells awful. It's gross. It's so gross. My wife works with people in a spa. She is getting a bit worried because people come from the city. I'm worried about my daughter going to Mexico. I am. Their whole family is going to Mexico on the 24th of March, and I'm worried about that. I'm just worried about them getting in a plane, going in an airport. I'm just sick about it, but they don't seem to be worried about it. So, but I am. And I think they're doing a lot. Like now in the schools, they're upping up their cleaning crews, and they're just really cleaning every nook and cranny. And I saw this because we have an elementary school that's not far from us, like not even a block from us. And I saw the other day there's like probably about 15 cars there. And I was saying to my husband, I wonder if that's the cleaning crew, like cleaning and cleaning and cleaning the school so the kids are, you know, okay. Hi, Becky. How are you? I truly mean this. If any of you need toilet paper, I can ship you a case. Oh, Jennifer, maybe I'll hit you up for toilet paper, but we're okay right now. I don't think we've gotten to that where people are fighting over it. I mean, there was like I didn't say we went to Walmart on Saturday and we didn't see. The only thing we saw that they were out of in Walmart was hand sanitizer. Hi, Kim. How are you? Boy, long time no see, sweetie. Good to see you this morning. How are you? Getting the kids ready for school. I saw your videos this weekend. Thumbs up. If you guys want, can one of the mods post Kim's channel? She's got a great channel. I love her. Um, yeah, I saw it because I watched your videos this last night. I think it was last night, Kim. I'm not sure, or yesterday. I tried to stay away from everything drama. I really did. I was watching my tiny house videos and you know, my paranormal stuff because I'm like crazy about that stuff. Oh, and I watched last week I watched the Gabriel Fernandez story and I bawled my head off. I don't know who told me about watching that. If you guys get a chance, and and you're not too queasy, you need to watch the Gabriel Fernandez story. It is so heartbreaking. Oh, yeah, and such a an eye opener about how you know the CPS really failed this little boy, and it's just such a sad story. And if you ever get a chance, read up about the Brianna Lopez child abuse story. She died when she was 5 months. Uh, that's another horrific, maybe even one of the worst child abuse cases I have ever. Just reading about it, I was bawling my eyes out. What they did to that little 5-month-old baby was unbelievable. Brianna Lopez. And there is a little on YouTube. There is a little video about that case too. Um, just horrific. She was born on Valentine's Day and died 5 months later. I am not following media coverage. I am reading what virologists and epidemiologists say about it. See, I can't even frickin' pronounce those words. I don't want to pronounce those words. Sorry. Plus, I work in pharmaceutical industry, so I have extra information that way. Yes, she was even raped, Becky. Raped, bitten. The things that happened to that little child was the worst thing I have ever seen in my life. And her mother is already free. I'd like to know where she is. I'd like to put up. It's just what the father and the uncle did to that baby was like, it's the worst, worst, worst of the worst. Yeah. But that's one that, the family, the grandparents knew what was going on. The cousins knew what was going on, and nobody saved this little baby. It was just a heartbreaking story. And this Gabriel Fernandez was another one that the system failed. So all those horror stories, horrible. Some of these so-called parents are animals, devils, poor babies. And you know what? To me, and this makes me so freaking mad. I mean, I know Gabriel's killer because he's not even a man. He's just an animal. Not even an animal, just a monster. Let's say monster because animals, don't kill like that. Um, the Brianna Lopez story was in New Mexico, Becky. It's the most horrific child abuse story I have ever heard in my life. Just awful. It was the first story of child abuse that I just read, and I had seen it on Facebook, and I had just reading what happened to this child. I had tears. I mean, literally, I couldn't stop crying for probably an hour reading what this baby went through with these monsters, who I hope get raped who I am hoping, and my hope of hopes, get raped every day in prison because of what they did to her. That's what we call them in Gray's chat. Monsters. They're not humans. They're not animals. I just can't think of another word for them. Demons, maybe. I would stomp their faces, and I'm not a violent person, but to think about what some of these poor kids and babies have been through. Exactly. Hopping in shower. I took a couple hours off work this morning. Okay, Jennifer. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate that. But if you read what this little baby went through, I mean, honestly, they had to Photoshop. There was no pictures of this baby without no pictures of the baby. The mother had no pictures of the baby. You know how you take pictures of your babies and, in cute moments. There was not one picture of this baby. So the only picture that the police officers had was pictures with all the bruises and stuff on her. So they photoshopped the picture of her after death, and they took away all the bruises so that there would be some kind of picture with her without all the bruises. But oh my God, if you could see that baby. Yeah, the prison system is for profit. Demons, exactly. Devil's soulless. And to me, I don't even think they deserve to eat proper meals in prison, like animals like that. I think they should be just given the bare necessity. Give them a piece of bread and a glass of water. That's it. That's all. None of this fucking, specialized foods. No, I'm sorry. I would run the system a lot different. And there would be no protective custody for them. Nope, 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 no, no. No, put them in with people that have families. Because I'll tell you what, my brothers were both correctional officers. And people that rape women, and men that rape women or do things to kids are targeted in prison. So, Becky, did you know about that little girl, that little baby, Brianna? She died at 5 months. Just let that sink in a little bit. She passed away at 5 months old. The grandmother knew what was going on. The cousins knew what was going on. Nobody did anything to save her. I think at one point they said the father threw her up in the air and let her fall down, like didn't catch her, let her fall down. I think that's what ultimately killed her. But she had bite marks on her. She had been raped. She had been you have to read about it, because even talking about it makes me like cringe about what this baby. They said that this baby did not have a single day in her life that she did not have pain, that she didn't go through pain. It's the most horrific case. Like I said, when I read it, and I just read it, what happened to her, I literally cried for an hour straight. I literally cried. Hi, Jenny. I literally cried for an hour straight just reading about it. And there is a little piece about what she went through on YouTube. And I went to it yesterday because after I watched the Gabriel Hernandez story, I was just thinking of little Brianna, because she would have turned 16 this year. I think she was born in, well, I can't remember what year, but I know she was born. And what sticks out in me is she was born on Valentine's Day. So she would have been 16 years old this year. It's just maybe the most horrific case. And although Gabriel Fernandez was a terrible case, at least he had a few years where he wasn't abused. This baby literally was abused her whole life, all 5 months of her life. Guarantee that guy is hating life, though. I don't understand how these people before this, they can do this to an innocent baby, their own at that. They didn't just wake up and decide to be evil. It was her father, mother, and uncle, biological, that did this to this baby. I hope they're getting freaking karma. And you know what? The mother is already out of jail. She should have gotten the death penalty along with the other two. She didn't save her baby. It's just my opinion. Kim A says it's like they took their anger and all their issues in life out on this poor. Yeah, but the thing is, the grandmother never. Like, if I had a grandchild that was being abused, I wouldn't freaking care if it was my kid. or not. I would report it, or I would freaking kidnap that child. There's no fuck. I would kidnap. I would risk going to jail to kidnap that child. What was the name of the movie about the 5-month-old? It's not a movie. And I've never seen a movie about it, but it's on YouTube and it's called, let me see if I can find it again. And I'll post it in here. It's just kind of a little synopsis of what she went through. Um, let me see. I'm trying to find it. Just give me a second. Let me see. Sorry, guys. Helping. Sorry, guys. Just give me a minute and I'll post the link in here. I got so many tiny house videos. I'm pimple popping videos. I'm going into my history. And my paranormal. Oh, here it is. Okay. And here we are. Go back. If you want to know about this thing, I'll just post the link in here. And it's such a sad case. And it kind of gives you an idea of what this poor little baby went through. But be prepared to cry. Hi, Black Dahlia. Be prepared to cry about that story. It is the worst story. I mean, it is the worst thing I've ever seen. Hi, Carrie. I'm sorry if I didn't say good morning to some people that came in. Oh, my eyes itchy. What's that mean? I know if your nose is itchy, you're going to kiss a pool. Your eyes itchy. What does that mean? How are you, Black Dahlia? I hope you are fine. I haven't seen you in a while. You've been busy taking your kids to school or? Good afternoon, Carla. Oh, it's afternoon where you are, Carrie. That's right. You're in Scotland, aren't you? See if I remember. Are you in Scotland? Because I do remember some things. I don't remember everything, but I do remember some things. So anyways, I don't know if that was. You're welcome, Bluebird. Yeah, and just be prepared if you guys, oh, Clancy, good morning. Our stay in Venice had to cancel. We're still skiing in northern Italy till Wednesday, May 4th. My 14-day self-quarantine will mean lots of YouTube. Clancy. Yeah. Just woke up from a nightmare. Oh, ouch. I don't like nightmares. Well, don't go to that link I just posted because it'll give you more nightmares. It's the worst story of child abuse I've ever seen or heard about in my entire life. It's really bad. Really bad. Carrie, are you the one in Scotland? I'm not sure. Oh, my eye is so itchy, guys. I'm going to smear whatever makeup I have on, because it's really itching. What was your nightmare? I hope it wasn't anything bad. I got robbed with a gun at work. Oh my God, Alexis, seriously? Have to get the girls out the door, Carla. See you later. Bye, Kim. Here's another thing I wanted to say too. I'm sending out my well wishes and prayers to Marsha White Sharkey. I just watched her video a little bit ago, and I hope she gets well. And I'm thinking about her. So if you guys could just send up prayers to her. She's going through some health issues right now. I'm not saying anything that she hasn't already said on her channel. I remembered, Carrie. See, I do remember. I'm old, but I do remember some things. I do have some of my faculties here. Yes, I told you I was going to have you up on my panel because I love the Scottish accent. And there's another Scottish girl on here. There's a couple of Scottish girls on here, and I've heard them talk. And some I really have a hard time understanding understanding their accents. But I mean, I could listen to them all day. Thank you, Alexis. That is so sweet of you. Yeah, we should, always send up prayers to people that are going through health issues or it's devastating. All these cases involving all children breaks our hearts. Love and hugs to Marcia. Yes, it is. But this Brianna Lopez story really, 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 really got to me for days. Actually, I could not stop thinking about this child for days. I read about it. It was a couple years ago. I can't remember if it was 5 or 6 years ago, but it really stuck with me. Alexis P, I'm so sorry you went through this. Do you have victims advocate? Alexis, what did you go through? What did I miss? I'm sorry if I missed something. Alexis, please tell me what you went through. Oh, you got robbed. That's right. That's like horrible. That would be that my stepson was robbed at work. He was robbed. He was working at GameStop and they were robbed. And he was just like, because it's scary. I mean, if someone comes in with a gun and threatens you, you don't know if they're freaking psycho and they're going to shoot you. I got robbed just on Wednesday. Wow. God. Uh, a Dollar General here that's not far, that just up the street from where we live. The girl in the Dollar General was pistol whipped. She was closing up and someone came in with a gun to rob her and pistol whipped her. She was a manager there. So yeah, it just crazy, crazy people. Next week I'm free, so we can have a chat. Oh, well, that's good. You can come up on my panel because I love the Scottish accents. I so love accents like Australian accents, British accents, Southern accents. I was beat almost to death by a neighbor. My victim's advocate helped me more. Black Dahlia, are you serious? Are you freaking serious? Oh my God. Wow. Um, and here's the thing, folks. YouTube, we don't know people's, lives on YouTube. We don't know what people go through have gone through in their personal lives. That's why I want to stay away from all this negative stuff because, you could say the wrong thing to people and trigger something in their past or whatever. And I don't want to be one of those people that trigger anything in someone. I'm okay though. It's just something no one goes through much at all in a lifetime. So I've been venting on here, but I've heard so many worse stories. Yeah, I'm sure, but it's not, it's terrible. Yeah, Black Dahlia. Holy cow, that's just wow. I mean, I'm just dumbfounded. Some of these stories I'm hearing about what people have been through. Like I've been through domestic violence. And there were some things, but some of these other stories I've read about or saw and heard about on here were so much worse than what I ever went through. But you know, Yes, a girl. She was a friend, coked up. I told her our friendship. Oh, wow. Wow. Black Dahlia. That's, I don't even know what to say. It's terrible. Not much of a friend. Yeah. I'm not laughing about it because I think it's horrible, but I'm just like, you know, coked up. Yeah, that'll do it. That drugs, that's what I'm saying. Like sometimes drugs will make you mellow, and sometimes drugs will make you violent, and sometimes drugs will make you, crazy. My neighbor was killing his wife with newborn in her arms. We called cops just in time. Alexis, oh my God. Wow. Well, my ex boyfriend held a gun, 357 Magnum, to my head and asked me if, well, dared me to dare him, like to dare him to pull the trigger. He said, I just dare me, just get up, just try it. But it wasn't loaded, but I didn't know it wasn't loaded. And when someone's got a gun to your head, it's scary. So yeah, that was scary. But I didn't know. And I went back to him after that, which, you know, I don't know about my where my mind was at that time. But when I finally did leave him, the cops, came and got me and took me to a safe house. So my victims advocate really helped me. If you have one, Alexis, call them. Yes. I never went. I did get counseling when I went to the safe house. I did get counseling and they did help me. Uh, I went through group therapy and stuff, but we could hear though walls and made judgment call. Glad we did. Carrie says, of course, I will come up for a chat. You will have to keep me right on what I need to do. Just talk, just like you're talking in the chat. Carla, you have a kind heart. We all can see that. All our lives would make books, life experiences. Exactly. And here's the thing about whatever you've been through, good or bad in your life, it makes you who you are. Whether you're, and I'm not a strong person, and I'll be the first to admit it, but it makes you who you are. You know what I mean? All your life experiences do make you who you are. Alexis says Black Dahlia presents. I'm in Canada, but I think they have maybe same resources. I'll check. Thank you. And yes, Alexis, I know in Canada, a cousin of mine works for the RCMP, and she is a victims' right advocate. So maybe you could look into that. I know she does that for the RCMP. So that might be a thing to look into. But I know that's what she does. Alexis, sending cuddles and to everyone here that's been through hard times. Oh, Carrie, you're such a sweetheart. Carrie's so sweet. That's why something as simple as hello can change someone's day, or just, um, if you're out and about and you see someone that doesn't look happy or looks mad, you don't know why they are the way they are, or they're upset or whatever. You don't know what thing made them that way or made them feel that way. So I try to be, and here's why I apologize the way I did on here, is because I don't know how my words affect other people. And I think when you have a channel and you know, I'm not saying my channel is big or it's huge or it's like anything special, but I think you have a responsibility not to Um, I think you have a responsibility as a channel creator, and I hate saying that because I really don't create anything, I just do, live streams in the morning. But I think you have a responsibility to I think you have a certain responsibility to your not only your subscribers, which like to call my friends, because you guys I consider my friends. Um, but I think you have a responsibility to them to not, you know, to get to know them for one thing, and not, not be hateful and horrible. Thank you, everyone. Just about to get in a car for work, but going to listen in. I won't chat and drive since I already smashed my bumper. Do not do that, Alexis. I was rear-ended about 3 weeks after I got my car because the lady was texting in her car and she wasn't paying attention and bang into my car. I believe you can use the things that happened in your life as an excuse for bad behavior or to become a better person. So I agree with you, what you said a few minutes ago, Carla. Thank you, Melanie. Melanie, did I say hello, by the way? As if I didn't, I'm saying hello now. So, yes, praying for Marcia. Yes, let's all send up a few prayers and good thoughts if you don't believe in the Almighty. Good thoughts. I mean, and everything is, if you don't have a connection with um, our Lord, then, maybe just send up good vibes or send out good, thoughts, or just like throw her a little message. There's that. Right, Jenny. Actually, that's my first comment. I just got here. Good morning to you and everybody else here. Good morning, Melody. I hope my nose isn't running from the coronavirus. I have been like literally not watching about it because it's just so depressing to me. But I heard that it's like a sore throat first. So actually, that's my first comment. Okay. I just read that. I'm sorry. I'm such an idiot. I am such an idiot. So are we going to do the emojis? I'm going to do the worm because I just love doing these stupid emojis. But I'm so stupid. I don't know. I just like doing them. And I did orange and green the other day, so I'm going to do orange and green today. Oops. 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 Ow, see, like sometimes it worm, orange, green. Ah! It automatically always um it always say uh it spaces my stupid freaking words. I hate that. There we go. Ah, and I like the monkey one too. It's like, oops. I'm like such a child when I learn how to do something. Sorry. It doesn't show up. It's funny because it doesn't show up on StreamYards. It shows up on my YouTube, in here, but it doesn't show up on the StreamYards. It just looks like I'm doing an idiot thing. I can only remember the monkey. Well, you could do like semicolon, or is it semicolon or colon, YT colon, and that's YouTube, the YouTube symbol. And that's my like favorite one, is the YouTube one. I use it all the time because it's so easy to remember. It's colon, YT colon. My days and nights are flipped from being in Europe. 420. Europe a while. It's fun to see this live in the afternoon. I'll probably sleep for days when I get home. Your days and nights are flipped. Oh, wait, yeah. Oh, okay, what is the dice? I forget what the dice are because that's another one that I forgot. I don't know that one, Monica. No, I don't either. And I was trying to remember. Well, I was going to go back on my stream, and I'm sorry. I mean, guys, I'm telling you, my nose runs like a sieve in the morning. I love emojis. This is my personality. Little Miss, do you have these books? I try to be a Little Miss Sunshine. My daughter says I'm cringe. Carrie, you're so cute. It's just YTG. It's just YT. Yeah. You, yeah, you put an extra colon in there, Kathy. What's the dice one? YTG? Oh, okay. Well, let me see if I can do that one. Um, ching. Whoa, I did it. I'm so proud of myself. God, what's that? Well, 420, what's that one now? Or is that just fate? So YouTube is YT and the dice is YTG. I'll remember that. And the monkey is oops. And the worm is worm red green or worm red blue, orange green or green. I just give up with these freaking emojis, Kathy. You had an extra colon in yours. That's the only thing. You had an extra colon. If you don't, and no spaces, just do the yeah. Hi Delta, how are you? Good morning. Good morning. So yeah, um, right. So YTG is the dice. YT is the YouTube signal. Oops is oops is a monkey. The only worms I found. Oh, so what's the middle one? Yellow red or yellow pink? Thanks. How is everyone? Um, well, I'm fine. Thank you, Delta. Good morning, Sharon. Hi there, Carla. New sub here. Loves watching you. You have a heart of gold. Love you, hun. Love from Australia. Oh, it's late there in Australia, isn't it? Like 1 o'clock or something in the morning. I think it's late there. You're quite a. Uh, you spelt worm wrong. 420. Yes, yellow red. Yellow red. Okay. Oh, yellow red. Well, I have to try the yellow red now because that's one I haven't tried. Worm yellow red. Worm yellow. Oops. Yellow red. Oops. Spelt worm wrong. So, oops. And it gives me my spaces. So, which really like, there. Yeah. God. Little things make me happy. I'm telling you guys. Oh, God. Sorry. I have to put it down because you can't see. It gets so dark sometimes. So, worm yellow red. Yes, I did it. Worm green pink. Is there a green pink worm? I don't know, Delta. I think there's a worm blue red, a worm orange green, and now a worm yellow red. So those are the three I know. And then there's a worm colon YT colon, which is YouTube, colon YTG colon, which is a dice. I watched a good documentary on the fires in Australia last night. Just wild. Yeah, that I bet. Delta, you did it. Thumbs up. Isn't it funny the little things that amuse us with like oh my God. Um, I'm like, you forgot Vivian, you forgot the colon at the end, and there's no spaces in between the words. There has to be a colon at the very end, Vivian. And good morning, by the way, Vivian. I know you were in here earlier, but yeah, no spaces and a colon at the end. Oh, I don't know why these things just amuse me. I've been using them and they don't work anywhere but in chats. So I've been using them in other people's chats. I've been saying stuff like, oh, you make YouTube fun again or something like that, but I use the YouTube signal just because I can, because I'm such an idiot. Oh, what did you do wrong, Worm? 420, why didn't it work? Worm red green or worm red blue? I think it only works with certain colors, right? Red, blue. Oops. And now I forgot the colon at the beginning. Ah, oops. And it's not letting me do it now. I hate this sometimes. Sometimes my autocorrect um, doesn't let me do what I want to do because it just automatically corrects my stuff. Oh, Monica, what's that one? What is that one? Gingerbox. Good morning. Good morning. What is that one, Monica? Oh, we're learning all these freaking emojis. I'll never remember them because I'm like an idiot. I'm an idiot and I don't remember things. Jake Peter. Oh, Jake Peter is what it is? Oh my goodness. Well, I have to try it now. See, I have to try it because Peter. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Well, I'll still never remember it but so autocorrect drives me nuts. I know, Lady K. By the way, good morning, Lady K. Um, yeah, autocorrect is good sometimes because it corrects your mistakes. It's bad sometimes if you want to use, especially on Twitter, if you want to use like short, on Twitter you have those those short forms that you use and like it won't let you use them because you have to keep going back and correcting and correcting and correcting. Kathy Bradley says 420, thanks for the laughter. 420 came down here to water my plants and all I'm doing is emojis for 20 minutes. I know. It's like addictive. You keep doing it. I mean, the more I learn, the more I want to learn, but the more I know I'll forget because I'm just a total freaking idiot when it comes to stuff like that. I just don't remember things. I go upstairs to get something. Here's how, like me, I go upstairs to get something, forget what I went upstairs for, come back downstairs, remember what I went upstairs for, have to go back upstairs. I'm like, I do that all the time because I'm an idiot. Carrie retracted her message, so I don't know what it was because I missed it. Uh, Carrie, Carrie. I do that all the time. There's Ander. I don't know if you guys have seen him in different chats, but I'm not saying anything that you probably have seen him. He retracts all his uh, fuck emojis. I don't think there's an emoji for that. But you know what? It's fun. It's kind of fun to do. I don't know who learned that. Who freaking where did this first start? I think I saw it on High Misdemeanor, how to make an emoji. Oh, there's a thing about how to make an emoji. That's crazy. There's probably the only thing is my autocorrect automatically spaces my words. So, I have to go back and and it's not always easy on my phone. My phone's friggin' sucks. And hi, Joanne, born to sparkle. Good morning, good morning. So it's not always easy on my phone, like to do that because I have fat fingers and it's like I'm the worst freaking mod. I mean, I'm the worst freaking ranch in my own channel because my fingers are so fat. I will hide people that I'm not supposed to hide, like I don't want to hide because I'm trying to do something else. So if I ever do that to you, I will apologize to you because, I've done that before. I've hidden people that I didn't mean to. I've timed people out that I didn't mean to do because my fat fingers. I have fat fingers. Oops. Joanne, are you trying to do the monkey? We do the monkey. The monkeys. Do you remember that group, the monkeys? Anybody old like me? There we go. There's a monkey. I'm so proud of myself. I can do a monkey emoji. Now I've learned how to do the Jake Peter one, which is a guy with a helmet. Isn't a guy with a helmet Jake Peter? It's like crazy. Like really how we get like amused by the stupidest things. Jake Peter. Yeah. I don't know what that is. That supposed to be a guy with a helmet? I'm not sure what even that is. I was trying to learn emojis. It didn't work. So I need to practice. That's why I retracted. Oh, okay. Well, make sure there's no spaces. And I'm too old. Jenny, look at me. If I'm not too old, you're not too old. Come on. It's just that you can't put spaces in. I had to learn this too because I tried it over and over and over and it wasn't working. I just was so frustrated. I was bound and determined I was going to learn how to do those stupid emojis. And I did. So no spaces, colon, no, worm, red, blue, colon, no spaces. And it'll be a worm. Make sure to give Carla a thumbs up. Send you a $3 bill. 420. You crack me up. You show off. I know. I know. I'm showing off. What the hell can I say? I know. I was just like, I always put wrong emojis, but some are good at them. Well, I don't know where, the whole thing making your own emojis came from. I don't know if there's a whole crap load of them or what. I know a few of them. I won't remember all of them. Look at that. Joanne Born to Sparkles. Oh, showing off. Wow, wow. Did you do the dice? The dice, you forgot the dice and the YouTube signal. Monica, you did it. That's the easiest one, and my favorite one is the YouTube signal. I use that all the time because it's so easy to remember. And the dice is YTG. So it's colon YTG, YTG colon, and that's dice. So there. I'm not too old to learn. I'll remember that one because it's just one letter off of YT, which is YouTube. So share and subscribe and buttons on iPhones are too small. It's not your fingers. We're the monkeys. Yeah. And the monkey is oops, which is easy to remember. The oops one. I don't know what's the word for the dice nor YouTube. The YouTube one is YT and the dice is YTG. So people think we monkey around. Black Dahlia, we do. For the most part, in the morning, we do monkey around. There you go, Joanne. And YouTube is just YT. And I use the YouTube one all the time in all different chats because it only works in the chat. Because I tried it in the comments to see if it will work in comments. There you go. Good girl. And And the guy with the helmet on, I think I always call it the guy with the helmet is colon Jake Peter colon, and then it's the guy with the helmet. So, and that's as much as I know. Like I'm not going to remember all this stuff tomorrow, probably. We do monkey around in the morning. We really do. So yeah, why the YouTube signal and the dice signal is probably the easiest ones to remember because there's only 2 and 3 letters. You don't have to type out words. Lots of monkey hits, and oops, a monkey one is pretty easy. Lots of monkey hits were written by Neil Diamond, another old. They used to have a show, and they still actually have a show. I think it's on one of the like the not TV Land, but I can't remember. But it's where they have the old shows like Bewitched and I Dream of Jeannie and all the old shows on. And I think the Monkees is one of the shows on there. I don't watch. Here's the thing, guys. This little chickie doesn't watch TV anymore. All I watch is YouTube. It's so crazy. Like we could I literally never had the TV on all day, like on Saturday or Sunday. Like not at all. Not even like for to watch anything. The only thing I've watched in the last week was that Gabriel Fernandez. I was going to say Fernandez story, and that was on. It wasn't even on TV. It was on Netflix. It just yeah, it had me bawling. The things that, especially when the coroner was up saying, all the horrific, was talking about, what it's like when you crack your ribs, the pain, like every time you take a breath, how it's, you have pain, and what they found in his stomach, kitty litter, like it just made me want to vomit. So they make you pass credit check. Um, Monica, did I say good morning to you? I hope so. Um, 420 says I gotta go get my big truck and license soon. I haven't done a test for 20 years. Wow. 420. You think you'll pass? You drive one every day. You'll pass. Yeah, you'll wing it. He had kitty litter in his stomach. I think that's all they found in his stomach was like kitty litter. Like they said they found a grainy substance and it turned out it was kitty litter. But yeah, it was yeah, it was bad. Yes, I did. I watched the whole thing. I actually marathon watched. I watched the whole thing from start to finish. Yeah, you know, it just makes me sick. It made me as sick as the Brianna Lopez, or yeah, as the Brianna Lopez story. The Brianna Lopez story was what I was crying literally for an hour after I read that. At least an hour after I read that, and I could not stop thinking about that baby for a long time. So who was that, Carla? Carla, glad you sound so happy this morning. I love it. Well, come on. We have to move on from things. So it is most sickening thing I have ever seen. Um, the Gabriel Fernandez story, misdemeanor, or the Brianna Lopez, because they were both pretty freaking even Steven with me. Both. Brianna Lopez never had a single day in her life that she didn't have pain. Not one single day in all 5 months that she was alive. Likes life affirming stuff and true crime. Yes. Yeah. Well, this is a crime. The Brianna Lopez child abuse story is a crime of that people If you haven't heard about this little baby, people need to remember this child because she had not one single day in the whole 5 months of her life that she had not had pain. The Gabriel series, I haven't watched the other yet. Yeah, it is, it's heartbreaking. It is the most heartbreaking thing I've ever. I mean, and I haven't thought about it in a long time, but watching the Gabriel Fernandez series made me think about this little baby that really affected me years ago. I think it probably was a good 6 years ago that I first heard about her story. My hubby held me and told me to please turn it off. It broke my heart. Right, Monica. It was sad. My husband told me not to watch it. He said, "Don't watch it because you just you're just going to be upset." And I was, but I think people need to know about this stuff. It can take up to 12 months for a clearance. Shaking my head, not holding my breath. It's taken 8 months to get to this point. Dahlia, I remember you talking about that. Oh, Edna, good morning. Glad to see you this morning. Thank you. Yeah, we had a quiet weekend. We didn't do much. So we went out to Red Lobster for dinner, and well, it was kind of combination lunch dinner as in the afternoon because old people eat early. You know what I mean? Jelly beans. We eat early. No, we wanted to go there before like there was any rush or whatever, so we got in and out pretty quick. 50,000 a year. That's a good wage. So I was saying I'm a little worried about my daughter going to Mexico with her family at the end of this month. I don't know. I'm not worried about them being in Mexico. I'm worried about them flying there. I'm worried about the airplane. I'm hoping they like sanitize all the airplanes. I don't know, I don't know the whole thing about traveling now, but I wouldn't want to be traveling right now. Anniversary. I think I'd be traveling with one of those masks over my face. If anything with the federal government is not quick, they take their sweet time. They sure do. I had seafood over the weekend. Tilapia, shrimp, crab legs, scallops, calamari, and oysters. Messed my stomach up so bad. All I had was lobster and shrimp. I love shrimp. The lobster was undercooked, so I had to send it back. And but the shrimp was really good, so I sent the lobster back. And I wish I would have just got. Hi, Diana. I wish I would have just got. Good morning, honey. I wish I would have just got. What do you call it? Diana, you made me a mod in your channel. I'm making you a moderator here. Um, I wish I would have, what was I saying? I like lost my train of, I wish I would have got, thank you, Diana. I'm sorry I missed like some of my anniversary was this weekend. You're welcome, Diana. Um, yeah, I was just talking about going to Red Lobster and I got undercooked shrimp, or undercooked lobster, and I had to send it back, but that's okay. Shrimp was really good. I remember her family would not allow people to decorate her grave. Yes, yes, yes. That's the one, Monica. She suffered horrific abuse. I mean, she died at 5 months. So I'm semi-retired. So I have the time. It's not my dream job, but I would love to be a special agent. That's so cool, Black Dahlia. Yes, we are troll zappers. We block trolls. Exactly, Diana. Carla, we're not old. We're sassy and classy. We're like a fine wine, nicely aged. you know? So what? You know what? What's the alternative to getting older? Being in a grave. So let's say. So, I've earned every one of these wrinkles. I've earned every one of this double chin. So I see this as a clusterfuck. I see this. It's a clusterfuck. Kola, I love you. Come to the Ganja City. Be my guest. I ain't doing no traveling. No time soon. Joanne says, Carla, exactly. Yeah, I'm not doing no traveling. If I travel anywhere, it's going to be to Canada, uh, to Calgary. I have a troll that follows my channel but won't comment. He or she just gives me an immediate thumbs down. You know what, Diana? Here's the thing. I get thumbs down before I even log on. Like right now, let me see. I have already gotten 12 thumbs down. I think people just hate me to hate me. Because even when I have long videos, I have more thumbs down than I have thumbs up. But someone told me not to even like I don't even know how to hide the thumbs down or thumbs up, but it doesn't really bother me because it means that people are watching just to hate me. So I have hate watchers. Hi, hate watchers. It took me over 2 years from applying for a federal job to hiring, and it was over a year before they called for the first interview. Wow. You love me. Come to Ganja City. Be my guest. Yeah, that's not going to happen. I'm not doing any traveling anywhere. Uh, Vivian, thank you. It doesn't really matter. Here's the thing. And someone told me it doesn't really matter in the algorithms, and I don't even know anything about the algorithms, but thumbs up and thumbs down are like just the same. Like it just means that people are paying attention to your channel. So whatever, I mean, I know it bothers some people, but it really doesn't bother me. Well, at least the trolls are giving us views. Exactly, Diana. And what am I supposed to do? Like complain about it? Give me the thumbs down. I don't care. I'm not worried about it. Carla, sometimes the watcher watch, the subscribers believe me. I know. The watchers watch, the subscribers believe me. I know. I don't know what that means, but whatever. But I'll log on and right away I'll have like two or three thumbs down before I even start a stream. So they're already thumbs downing me before I've even started. So that just shows me, don't worry about it. Diana says, yes, absolutely. Don't even have a chance to view the video before they do the thumbs down, and they won't comment as they know I will block them. Exactly. And that's what I've been doing with the unsavory comments, is just completely removing them. I don't need to I don't need to respond to someone that's telling me I'm a piece of shit. You know? Okay, that's your opinion. Move on now. Don't watch me. I mean, what can you say? Like, don't watch me. Do not watch. And then you won't be irritated and aggravated by me. Uh, Mandy says, oh, yeah. And if you get a chance, you guys, if you want a real positive experience and channel, Diana Brianna Fairchild, I always say Brianne. It's Diana Brianne. Deanna, I call her Deanna because I have a cousin named Deanna. It's Diana Brianne Fairchild. Channel is very positive. She gives inspirational messages. If you get a chance, mods, please post her link in here. You're not a piece of shit, Carl. Not even close. Well, sometimes I get that comment, you know, but whatever. It is what it is. Like, when you're put yourself out there, you're going to get negative and positive, and I have to say the positive outweigh the negative. Um, you're welcome, Diana. Um, Let me post your channel here because I just think it's so it's such It's such a positive channel, and if anybody wants like a a happy like reprieve from all the drama, it's um it's sometimes Mandy. Oh, thank you, Mandy. I just went, my fat fingers went to the link, but piece of sunshine. There you go, Black Dahlia. Piece of sunshine. I try to be positive. Um, did I get sucked down a rabbit hole and went in a direction that I didn't want to go? Yes, I did. And you know what? And then that's the thing is drama does sell, but for how long? And do I really want to be associated with that? And I really don't. That's for other channels. Yes, I did a video last night called The Good, Bad, the Ugly Side of YouTube. I'll have to go watch that, Diane. Diana. I'm sorry I keep calling you Deanna. Deanna is my cousin's name, and I always think of you as Deanna. It's like I shouldn't, but yeah, thank you, Mandy. So yeah, if you want a positive like experience, Diana, here's the thing. Diana is 62 years old and jogs 5 miles every morning. I can't even go up and down the stairs twice. She's a beautiful lady. She's beautiful, got a beautiful heart, and she's got a beautiful home too. And I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, Diana, you paint, you're a very talented artist also. Just talks about how as your channel grows, you get jealousy. It is part of the life on YouTube. Um, right. And I don't know if it's jealousy on my part or people just love to hate me because of my face or my laugh or I irritate them or I say, probably all of the above. Who knows? She is very positive. I've been sub to her channel. Wish I had her energy. I know. She's this amazing lady. I love her to death. I met her in a Diana, you know where I met you? I don't know if you know this, but I think it was either in BloodX's channel, and that's a growing like a networking channel, or it was in James Guide's channel. And I subbed to her. And then I went and started watching her videos, and I thought, I really like this lady. She's so positive and so well spoken. And so I kind of connected with her. And yeah, I got away from some of the negativity and a lot of our experiences on YouTube have been the same. So yeah, we kind of connected that way. But enough about me. What about you guys? So did anybody have a great weekend? Doing anything special or yes, I try to deal with the positive sides and challenges of life. And you do a good job, Diana. But yeah, she's beautiful, beautiful lady. Inside and out. And I don't mean that by like physical, but although she is physically beautiful, she's also she's also got a big heart. So, and she goes live. When is it, Diana? Usually about 4 o'clock in the afternoon or something. She goes different times. She goes live. I try to catch her. YouTube doesn't give me my all my notifications all the time, which really kind of ticks me off sometimes. Life is full of challenges, but it's full of good. Yes, it is. And if people would see that more often than see the negative side, and I'm guilty of that too. I've seen a lot. I've done my share of negative things and things that I'm not 100% proud of, but we can learn from that. I just surfed YouTube and ate all weekend. I see a serious diet in my future. And I ate a lot this last weekend. I really did. We went to, well, like I said, I told you guys we went to Red Lobster. Of course, I freaking pigged out on those buns they give you there. So I ate my fair share of buns, and then I had of course the shrimp and dipped in butter, which is really not good for the waistline. Right now, my lives are sporadic because of my college is so busy right now, but we'll be coming live full time daily in about 1 month. Oh, that's good, Diane. I'll be there. I just surfed YouTube and ate all the. Oh, yeah, I just read that. The thing is, Carla, you seem to realize if you do something wrong and own it, unlike someone here. Yeah, and that's the thing. I do own what I've done wrong, and I am sorry. It really, am I going to make mistakes? I'm human, so yes, absolutely, I'm going to make mistakes. Um, do I feel good about um, if I made someone else feel bad? Absolutely not. I have not, and that's why actually sent out an apology to Makeup Mobster because I was guilty of making her feel bad. Or I don't know if I even made her feel bad. I probably maybe I'm not important enough to make someone like her feel bad, but I felt I owed her an apology for my part in whatever, and so that's what I did. And she graciously accepted my apology, and that's the end of it. We move on from that. And what I can do is just change my behavior on here because I don't have an issue with it really don't have an issue with people on here. Or I've maybe a few, but and I'm not going to bash or dash anybody for that either. That's on them. If people have an issue with me, that's on them. But I'm not going to be, you know, uh, trashing somebody on the behalf of somebody else because it's just stupid. It's high school stuff, and I just don't want to be involved in that. Kathy Bradley says, I'm an old soul who is young at heart. I'm an old bag who's not young. Oh my goodness. I wish I was young. But you know what? The thing is, with what do they say? With age comes wisdom. Um, that's not always true. Hi, sweet wheat. With age doesn't always come wisdom. With age comes mistakes, and maybe lots of them. And since I've been on YouTube, I have made my share of mistakes and done things I'm not proud of. But um, hopefully, and I'm hoping that I can steer my channel, this channel, um, into a more positive direction, and we can get back to having fun in the mornings and just talking about random stuff because we actually I never have a topic to talk about. I just come on here and kind of wing it. I mean, if I'm boring, I'm boring. If you enjoy it, you enjoy it. Um, I hope you do. It's always best to just move on, in my opinion. Exactly. And that's kind of what I'm trying to do is steer my channel in a more positive direction. And I've apologized for my behavior, which have done some things that I'm not proud of. It says some things I'm not proud of, but I just want to move on from the negative and steer everything into a more positive direction and get back to what we like to do on here, and that is have fun. Look, it's going to be 62 degrees here today, so I'm definitely going to be sitting out on my deck today and watching for my wild turkeys that come around and eat bird seed in the next door neighbor's lady's yard because she gets so mad. You are doing amazing. You give people a place to come and be who they are. They don't have to. No, nobody has to pretend in here. Trust me. Talking about toilet ghosts, I do have a ghost in my house that flushes my toilet on a regular basis. I don't know if it's, listen, guys, I don't know if it's like, and I hear upstairs every time I come downstairs, I don't know if it's the house selling, but I hear footsteps and I hear my toilet flush on its own. So yeah, I have a ghost that flushes my toilet and walks around upstairs. So I think he comes downstairs to go to the bathroom. I'm crazy. I'm sorry. My chickens always hang out under my bird fever feeder. Exactly. And these turkeys that come around, there's about six of them. Excuse me. There's about six of them, and they go and they eat the lady next door's bird seed. And she gets mad that the squirrels eat the bird seeds, the woodchuck eats the bird seed, the turkeys eat the bird seed. I mean, it's there, so they go there and they eat it. Oh, are you homesick today, Ems? Oh God. Please tell me you don't have a sore throat. You're coughing. Ems, there was 4 cases. Someone told me this morning there was 4 cases of the coronavirus diagnosed in Pennsylvania. So now I'm freaked out to go anywhere. Yes, and with the lives, we have to be comfortable with imperfection. My phone rings, my adult kids walk through, my husband comes through, all that. Yeah. Well, I kind of don't have to worry about my husband walking through because I get him ready and off to work before I come online. And sorry, you can't see me very well. Before I go live in the morning because he's not understanding the whole YouTube thing. Like, he's just not into the whole YouTube thing. So, yeah, Ams, I hope you feel better too. Oh, record with my phone the next time my potty goes. I swear to God, I think it's something wrong with our pipes, but I like to say I have a ghost that flushes my toilet because it does, and I'll go in there and it's like flushed. So most important is to have fun on your channel. Enjoy your journey. Everyone is pressing me to get monetized, and I have what is necessary, but I don't want the pressure of it yet. I have fun. And I am monetized, but I really didn't think I even knew how to do it. And when I was playing around with it, I didn't even realize I was monetized until I saw the little dollar sign at the bottom. But I don't even know if I don't even think there's ads on my, I don't think there's any ads on my videos. I'm not sure. I don't know even know how to, I don't even know if I enabled ads on there. I don't know even know if I did it right. Most important is, yeah, I Starfighter Roger Stone. Good morning. That's a different name. Let me share you out. Going to go share you out for my time. Oh, thank you, Diana. That would be awesome. You can. Yeah, you definitely can. And I will do the same for you. No ads. I see. This is my time. My second time here. Oh, okay, Starfighter. Well, here's the thing, and sometimes, and I hope you guys don't get like upset with me sometimes if I miss saying hello to you, because sometimes the chat will go by, fast, and I will miss people here and there. But I don't mean to. I really try to engage with you all. For anyone who is following this virus and want current, up-to-date news, follow Agenda Free TV. It's a viewer-supported network and does keep everyone informed. Steve Lochner is amazing. Lochner is amazing. Ems, take care. Haven't seen you around. Big love. Yes, Ems. I haven't actually seen Ems in my stream for a couple days. But I know she's a regular in here. She's one of my OGs. She's been coming here for a while. Um, Vivian, haven't really been around a whole lot. Life has been extremely busy. Then I had a broke. Oh, Ems dropped her phone on her garage floor. Did you replace your phone, Ems? That was something. You know what? My husband, that's the thing is I'm really bad with my phone. For dropping my phone. He said, "You dropped this phone, lady." Edna says you can follow him on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Periscope, and Twitch. Lookner on Twitter. I just actually got Twitter. Last week I got Twitter. So I've been trying to find people on Twitter, but I'm not really Twitter savvy. So I found a few people on Twitter, but not really up to date with how Twitter works and that. I know it's a little different from it's a lot different than Facebook is. So phone cases are key. I have dropped my phone so many times. And that's the thing is like I have a phone case, but I still drop my phone. I whenever my husband's around, I try to be really careful because he's like, "You ain't getting another phone. You just got a laptop, a tablet, and a phone. You're not getting another phone if you wreck this phone." So I'd be told to take care of it. Don't ask. It's been a nightmare. Miss the days of just paying $50 insurance fee and getting a new phone. That is not how it works these days. Yeah, I know, Ems. That's why my husband said, take care, take care, take care, take care of it. Do you like it so far, Twitter? I never used it or Facebook. Are you talking to me, Starfighter? Do I like? Uh, I haven't used it enough to really know if I like it or not. I'm not really. I sent one tweet out, and that was hello. So I haven't used it. I followed. I think I've got like. I think I followed 12 people, and I've got 2 followers now. So I don't know. I have a case in which is probably why it only went black and didn't shatter. But you got a new phone, right, Ems? Correct? We were doing emojis earlier, Ems. We were doing the YouTube, the dice, the little man with the helmet. We were playing around. We were killing time. And the worm. Oh, I like the worm. The worm is so cute. It really is. Worm, blue, red. Oops. Worm, red, blue. Oh, that didn't work. Worm, red. You have to do it a certain way. I don't know. Oh, yeah, got it. And we did the YouTube one and the dice and the dice. Oh my God, we're so crazy. And the guy with the helmet on, Jake Peter. Oh, we're so crazy. We're crazy in the morning. There we go. Showing off, showing off. Carlin friends must go. Nice to chat. Take care. Bye, Vivian. Hope you have a great day, wonderful day. Thank you for coming in today. I wish I had those emojis. How do I get them? I have a tablet. Here's what you do, Edna. You type colon, YT colon, no spaces, and it'll come up for you. That's how you do those emojis. That's the YouTube one. Colon, YT colon, no spaces. Monica says, have a good day, Vivian. Oh, look at Joanne. Oh, look at Joanne. Joanne showing off all her emojis. Yeah, you just have to do colon, IT, colon. I use that one a lot. I like showing off that one in chats. I'll say, I just logged on to YouTube and I did the signal and found you here. Well, I'm on my laptop, never had a cell phone. You can do it on your laptop, but supposedly it works on a laptop. I don't know. I've never tried it. It doesn't work on StreamYards, but I suppose it works. It works on a laptop, though, I've heard. Y'all have a great day. I'm off to work. Okay, bye, Jenny. You have a great day too. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. I appreciate all of you. I really do. It's so funny because an hour and 45 minutes has already gone by, and it just seems like it goes by like that. Talking to you guys, I just really, it just goes by like so quickly in the morning. Sometimes too quickly. Sometimes I just want to stay here and talk and talk and talk and talk. But I have things to do, people to see, things. Well, I'm not going anywhere today. I'm going to sit out on the deck though. I really am. I'm going to watch the turkeys and the wildlife because we don't live right in the city of Pittsburgh. We're on the outskirts. So, right beside me is like the woods. So we have like deer and, all kinds of wildlife that come into the yard every day. So you sit out on the deck and it's a nice day today and you see them every day. So, yes, my mornings go by so very fast. I'm doing college work at home today. I go to class most days and going for a run this morning. Diana, and I meant to ask you this too. What are you going to college for? Are you getting a master's degree or Starfighter? You should sub to her channel. She's a great lady. I haven't done any, well, I've done it, when I first started this channel, Diana, um, that's all I did was just short little videos. If you go back to way the beginning of my channel, you will see a lot of the videos that I did. I would just come on for like maybe 5 minutes and do a short little video. So yeah, I used to do that. Before I ever went live or thought about going live, I did those. Yes, I'm taking some extra advanced courses to prepare if I decide I want to go to law school. Well, that's interesting. Really interesting. Boy, if I ever need a lawyer or advice. Um, Good morning, Jasper. How are you this morning? Nice to see you. Very nice to see you. Thank you for popping in. I host the hostess with the mostest. My dad used to say that about my mom. She's the host. Like I heard like thumps. And now we have nobody in this house. So I don't know why I heard thumps, but I honestly did just hear thumps. Three thumps. Um, so that's my ghost. It's funny though. I don't hear the noises at night. I only hear them during the day. I will go look for those. I think live is actually easier than recorded. You get far more watch time and get to interact. I do record it because of my time constraints. Yeah, but if you go to the beginning of my channel, that's all I did was just like maybe 5 minute videos here and there. Yeah, but I think I started doing them maybe 9 months ago or 10 months ago. I can't remember when. And they were sporadic and a variety of things, some stories about things that happened in my day and just, I mean, random stuff, nothing really special. So, yeah. And I did a few videos, about family, I did a few that, but those ones, my family ones are all privated. So, yeah, but those ones were nothing special, nothing. I think I had maybe 6 subscribers at the time or something, not very, very few people ever saw those or watched them. I probably had like 10 views or something on a video. If you look up Diana Brienne Harper Valley PTA, oh, I'm gonna look that up. The clock in the background is nice. Oh, the cuckoo clock. Yes, that was from Germany. My husband's brother was in the reserves in Germany and brought that back for him. Not working right now. It's not, he doesn't have it wound up, but yeah, I know it's like kind of really light. You can see it sometimes. If it's dark in here, you can see it better. It is a nice clock, though. It's a very nice clock. And we got, other kind of wood things around the house. But my husband's like, he likes rocks. He collects these, where he's from and when we used to go and where all his brothers are is up north. And there's a creek there and we go there a lot to fish and stuff because we like fishing. And he loves looking for especially colored rocks and stuff. He's like into rocks and wood and stuff like that. Like he's he's outdoor person, like very outdoor, more than me. I love your cuckoo clock. You will hear mine in my videos. We drove to the Black Forest and bought it. Those are clocks all from Europe, over 100 years old. And I think yeah, that's where, and I was, not a lot of people know this. I was born in Germany because my father was in the Air Force. He was a pilot. And we went back to Germany when I was like 10 years old. So I've been to the Black Forest, toured castles, went all over Europe, we went to Venice, we went to Italy, we went to Spain, we went to Amsterdam. We saw the miniature village in Amsterdam. So I have been all over Europe. Never been to Australia or New Zealand. Those are places I would like to visit. Never been to the Bahamas or Aruba or anywhere like that, but have been all over Europe. So been to the UK. Never was in Scotland. How do you say hello in German? German. Guten Tag. Guten Tag is good day. Guten Tag. That's all I know. I mean, I don't speak German or anything. My grandmother was German. Well, she was from Germany, but yeah. She taught us a little bit of German, but Guten Tag. Yeah. Guten Tag. And Ich liebe dich is I love you. I know a bit of German, but not I love the way they speak. They're so pronounced in their words. In the Navy, I visited a lot of places. Yes, my name is Roger. Oh, okay, Roger. Well, I'll call you Roger. Guten Tag, Carla. Edna. Yeah, I learned a little bit. I know how to eins, zwei, drei, vier, fünf, sechs even. I know how to count a little bit. In German, I think I can count to 50 in German. I mean, that was like little things that we learned. Um, but yeah, when we were in German the second time, I was born in Germany because my mother was in the armed forces and she met my father, who was a pilot, and they got married and had me, and they were in Germany. And that's where they met. So I'm a little German child. I'm not a German child, but I was born there. So on a base. We were living in Bavaria and I had books and cassettes and a landlady who taught me to speak and cook German. Oh, my grandmother was such a good cook. Oh God, she was such a good cook. My grandmother, um, she cooked like good German food. Oh my God. My grandmother was the best cook ever. My grandmother lived a really hard life. My grandfather was an alcoholic and in those days you stayed married and you stayed with your man but she was like the sweetest soul. I miss my grandmother. I lived with my grandmother for a year when I was 13 because that's when my grandfather had died and she needed somebody because she was in such a she was lonely and stuff. So I was the oldest granddaughter And so I went to live with my grandmother for a year. So the best potatoes I've ever eaten were German potato salad. Oh my God, she used to make that. She used to make pierogies. She used to make the stuff with steak that she rolled up and she stuffed, and oh my God, it was so good. She was just, oh, and she loved to cook. She loved to cook. That was like her passion, was cooking. And dessert. She used to make these things and she called them nothings. It was like kind of fried dough, and she used to uh put icing sugar on it. Oh my God, it's so good. I mean, we just loved it. She would call them nothings because they would be like, she said, they were nothing to make. So we called them nothings. That was our grandma's nothings. Our grandma's making nothings again. So we would eat her nothings. We would finish all, she had 14 grandchildren. All of us would be there eating all the nothings. We loved her nothings. I make homemade pierogies. I lived in Poland. Okay. Yeah. Oh, they're so good. Oh, I love pierogies. Do you stuff them? See, my grandmother used to stuff hers with both potatoes and cheese and cottage cheese. So she made them a couple different ways. And then she would make raviolis. She would make homemade raviolis and stuff them with meat. And she would make her own noodles. And she made her own, she made everything was homemade. Everything she made was homemade. When you went to grandma's, you ate good. You ate good. And then, of course, my uncles had farms. So their meat, and she got milk from the farm. She got butter from the farm. So my wife passed after 37 years, and I was married. I nowadays find people online I like. Oh, Roger. Well, you're welcome to come in here in the morning. I usually come on at 7:30 in the morning. So please come in. I hope to see you again. I'm sorry about your wife passing. Um, I know that's hard. I will make some one day and do a video on it. I did a video before. Oh, I've got a video up to speaking of videos about food. I did a kind of like a video on my taco dip, and I did another one about another. I think it was when the Super Bowl was on, and I did another one about my fried or not fried, my we bacon wrapped hot dogs with brown sugar on it. That it's back there somewhere. It's not really a video. It's because I'm not good at making. Well, I don't know how to position the camera right and stuff. Maybe I'll make a cooking video one of these days because I make a really, 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 really good and easy key lime pie. I don't know if any of you like key lime pie. I make an awesome key lime pie that is so good, so very good. Brianna says, or Diana says, Carla, you truly give people a place to come to be comforted. You have a wonderful channel. Oh, thank you, Diana. I hope so. Grandma were tough day. Yeah, my grandmother was like I said, she had a really hard life. My grandfather was an alcoholic, and he was pretty horrible to her. He was Polish and she was German. And when he got mad at her, and this is no disrespect to anybody that's German because I was born in Germany, but he one time got mad at my grandmother and threw hot coffee on her and called her a Nazi. And that was the worst thing that you can call anybody from Germany. But when my grandfather would get mad, he would get in drinking, he would get very, very mean. And in those days, and people told my grandmother, why don't you leave him? He treats you, but in those days, you did not leave a marriage. You stayed married, and she just toughed it out. And she was a strong lady. Like, here's the thing, she had one of those push mowers. I'm not talking electric push mower. I mean, one of those old fashioned ones with the blades. She did that. She didn't have a dryer that worked. She had a spinner one of those wringer washers. She did her laundry there. She didn't have a dryer. She hung her clothes, even in the wintertime, she hung her clothes outside. Um, and in the basement, she worked hard. She worked after my grandfather died. He actually absolutely, you know, he left nothing for her. She worked in a greenhouse all day to make money, and at the end of her life, she had saved enough money to leave everybody an inheritance, which, you know, says a lot about how, you know, she started at, you know, the age she was, and managed to build her. And she had a house. They had a house. So, hi, Badger. Nothing much. We just like chit chat, and I'm just talking away like I usually do, gabbing away, talking about my life. Michelle says, "Hello, hugs and blessings, Carla. My baby boy, Kitty, and I love you." Okay, Michelle. Thank you. So yeah, she had a hard life, and and like I said, I lived with her for a year after my grandfather died because she was, you know, scared to live on her own. And but she was a very beautiful, kind, wonderful lady. But you guys, it's been 2 hours, and I think I'm gonna say good morning and have a great day. Thank you for coming and spending these 2 hours with me. I really appreciate it. Sorry about the people that just came in, but it's been 2 hours. I got stuff to do. I'm going to enjoy some of this beautiful day. I hope you all do too. I'll be on again in the morning, bright and early, like I always am. And I have to go, but we'll jump on tomorrow or the next day. Much love to you. Your channel is amazing and wonderful. Thank you for a beautiful chat this morning. Well, thank you for coming, Diana. So you guys have a great day, and thank you for coming. And um, yeah, so Roger, I hope to see you tomorrow, and you have a great day too. Bye, guys.